Hey students, Mr. Johnson here. Let's look at tutorial 2 on chapter 10. What we have here is some advanced modeling tools. This is the feature called Sweep Boss Base. Alright, first thing we need to do is do a control N, which I've done. I'm going to go up here to this little button right here that says options, and I'm going to change my units here to millimeters. Okay. Alright, next what we want to do is create a reference plane. This little plane right here underneath features. I want to go to plane, and notice that you'll have it changed to first, second, third reference. What we want to do, we want to reference our front plane, and we want it 40 millimeters. And hit our check button. So what we've done was created a plane 40 millimeters from our front plane. Now let's go to, I believe it tells us to go to 3D Sketch. Okay. Now what 3D Sketch allows us to do is kind of sketch in X, Y, Z coordinates. Right now we're sketching, you can see that Z's towards me, Y's up, and X of course is horizontal. So what we want to do is hit the tab button twice. 1, 2. Once we invoke the line command, sorry. Hit the line. We're going to go click here and then hit tab. We want to sketch this way. Okay. Let's make sure we're sketching right. Alright. That should be it. That's our XY direction. Alright, we'll come back and we'll make the changes later. Okay, we'll add the dimensions to make the changes. Now move the cursor to the origin with a red dot, move the cursor in the positive, the triad. Now we're going to move upwards, okay, like so. You can tell I'm going up. So now I'm going to actually, no, I need to go this way. So do we need to go up? No, we need to go this way, which is along the x-axis. Alright, up this way, over this way, and again we'll come back and we'll add the dimensions. Okay, once I'm done with that, I'll right click and select, and let's see what we've got. Alright, we've got something that looks like this. Now what I'm going to do, go to my isometric view real quick, I'm going to add me some dimensions just to get this constrained. And we know that by pulling dimensions from our origin that we can fully define our geometry. But let's look. Let's first find out what we need to pull to make sure that we have. I'm going to delete that one. We're going to delete that one. Let's go ahead and pull our dimensions that we need to be compliant to what the drawing says. So I need 100 here. And it looks like I need one from here to here, which is going to be 85. And I forgot to add this one, which is on my Z plane. Go ahead and add this one, and this one should be 40. Okay, good there. Let's see what else we got here. We got our 40, we got our 100. Let's turn this around correct. And I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to use this little button right here that says it's to this plane. Again, I can hit my space bar. This is normal to the orientation plane. Alright, so let's go ahead and put in a couple more here. Oh, I need one from here to here, which is going to be 60, I believe. And what's our next one? We need the 85 from here to here, 85. Alright. Notice that it's all turning black. And it looks like I have a 170. Let's go from this point to this point. Oop, we want it straight. So let's grab this line and then there we go. That point right there. And that needs to be 170. Okay. There is a problem, which is this angle right here. I believe this angle needs to be at 20 degrees. Okay, let's make sure we got everything covered. Now we can come back. I'm going to come back and add my, once we're done there, I'm going to right click and hit select. We're going to come back and add our radiuses later. So don't get in a big hurry. Alright, so let me take my mouse button down and just kind of orientate this to make sure everything looks good, everything's fully defined. Alright, everything's fully defined. So what we do now, not sure what the book says, we need to draw a profile. Our profile is going to be drawn here. So after creating a 3D path, so you need to sweep the profile along. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create another piece of reference geometry. I'm going to hit my check button. I'm going to create another piece of reference geometry, and I'm going to use this as my front plane, but at 0 this time. Alright, which puts me back here. Alright, and I'm going to check. And I'm going to go ahead and sketch on that plane. Not sure if the book tells you to do this or not. But this is how we do it. I'm going to sketch on that plane, and I'm going to sketch me a circle right here at the end of that path. And put me a nice little 5mm dimension on there. Okay, I think we're good there. It's fully defined. Alright, I've got my path now. I've got my profile. Now what do we need to do? Well, we need to go to check because we're done with that. I'm going to go to Sweep Boss. It knows that I want to do the sketch 1. So let's go to my path. I'm going to select that as my path. Okay, and I believe we're going to have to do a thin feature on this one. I'm going to hit thin feature, which makes that hollow. See that? It's actually hollowed it out. I'm going to set the spinner to 1, which is already set to. Choose a reverse direction. I'll reverse it. This is the reverse direction, guys. You can go 1 that way or 1 back out that way. Once we're done with that, I think we're okay. It all looks good, except I want to go back and I want to add my radiuses. Alright, so there's my tube. I'm going to go back into my 3D sketch, and I'm going to start adding some radiuses. So let's turn this around. Let's hit my space button. Let's go normal 2. And my first radius I'm going to add is this one. I'm going to hit fillet, and I believe that one is a 50. I'm going to do a 50mm on that one, which is going to be this one here and here. Check button. That looks good. Let's go ahead and change this to 10. And let's go ahead and choose this one, this one, this one, this one, this line, and let's turn a little bit and choose this line and this line. I believe that one's a 10 too, isn't it? Yep. Alright, once I got all my radiuses, notice that they're all here in this box. And they're 10 millimeters. And keep constrained corners, so you're going to get a lot of geometric constraints here. Hit my check button. Alright, once I'm done with that, let's get out of that. Let's hit our exit to sketch, and we should have a nice thin feature, tubular feature. Alright, with two reference planes, both using the front plane here as reference. So now what do we do? Well, we got to mirror our feature now. It looks like that we're going to have to go to mirror, which is going to be right here. Notice that it asks for the face. Now you can either choose it from here, right, which is the front plane, and features. We can choose it from here, or I can pick my front plane if you want. And actually, I'm going to pick my 3D sketch. Oh, features to mirror. Sorry, you gotta pick your sweep to mirror. Once that's done, you notice you got a little bit of a preview. Hit your check button. Okay. Now, if you have any questions, let me know. Basically, that's all there is to it. You create two planes, one for your path, right, and one for your profile. You sweep it, okay. Got to make sure though the key is that your first, since there is a direction of it, a Z and a Y this way on this. That's why you got to go to 3D Sketch. 3D Sketch allows you to sketch outside your normal front X and Y, right and top X and Y. Okay. Any questions? Let me know. Again, this is how to do tutorial 10.2. And if you still having problems, just send me an email. And if you need me to work 10.3 for you, I'll also do that. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye. And happy Easter.